Okay, so today we are discussing the Power BI interview questions which are asked in Accenture. So for the first question is, what are connectivity modes? So there are three connectivity modes which are available: import mode, direct query, and live connection. So in import mode, we will fetch the data and the data will be stored in the Power BI itself. So you can access the data offline as well. Okay, so import mode is the mode which we can use when the data set is small. Direct query is what we do in direct query is we'll fetch the data from the source itself in the real time. So whenever data sets is large, we can use direct query. In direct query, we do not store the data in the Power BI. We fetch it from the source. And then we have live connection. Live connection is we will connect to the source. Like here, example we have taken is analysis service. So suppose Azure analysis server is the source here. So we will establish a live connection to the source and we will fetch the data when we require it. So these are the three modes which are available. Then moving to next question, what are gateways? So gateways are the thing which will help us to connect the data between our on-premise data source and also the Power BI service. So whatever we are building, the reports, dashboards, or the data sources whichever we have at our end, if all the things need to be updated properly, then we need this gateway so that we can connect our Power BI desktop with the service. So without this gateway, we cannot schedule any refresh and we cannot do any updates. So this is the purpose of gateway. It will connect our on-premise data sets or on-premise data with the Power BI service. Okay, so for on-premise gateway, there are three types: on-premise gateway, personal gateway, and data gateway for Azure. This Azure gateway is not needed. You can mention these two things for now: on-premise gateway and personal gateway. So in the on-premise gateway, this is used by enterprise. So if you are working in any company, then you will be using this on-premise gateway, because using this you can connect to different data sources and you can schedule the refreshes as well, schedule refresh. But in the personal gateway, what happens is only you can use it. Other users cannot use it. So whatever you are doing in your in your Power BI desktop, only that will be accessible through personal gateway. Okay, so it will access the data source which you have configured only. But on-premise gateway, this will be done by the enterprise. So whatever companies are using, on-premise gateway will be used. When you are using on your own in your system and only you want to access, then you can use personal gateway. Then moving forward, which custom visuals have you used? This is one of the very common interview question which you can see. Nowadays they are asking this. So there are many custom visuals actually. There are around 150 custom visuals. So for now I have taken two custom visuals, KPI indicator and word cloud. You can say the same thing or you can refer to the Microsoft documentation. There are around 150 custom visuals. So here KPI indicator, you can say two things like it will highlight the key metrics. So you can tell the sales growth, profit margins. So what it will do is it will take the current value, it will take the target value, and it will show the progress with a bar or color coded status. So this thing you can say for KPI indicator. And for word cloud is nothing but it will show many words, and by the size of the word you can tell the frequency. So suppose word cloud custom visual if you are using, then how it will be is, so it will show a cloud of words. So many words will be there. In the words, by the size of the word, you will understand what is the frequency. Suppose the word is used for 150 times, then the word will be very big in the image. That is how word cloud works. So that's what is written here as well. The word cloud visual represents text data where the size of each corresponds to its frequency. So according to the frequency, the word size will change. That is the purpose of this visual. So you can tell these two custom visuals or you can check more for other visuals as well. Okay, what is row level security? So row level security is used when you want to define roles for the members. Also, it will apply filters based on the user role. So this is used when we are working in real time. This is very important, row level security. So why we are using this? Because so that we can restrict the access of the members. So what we are doing here is, suppose there is a department head for Bangalore location. So that person should see only the Bangalore data. But our report or dashboard may contain the whole data. But that person should have access only to the Bangalore location because he is head for only Bangalore. So like that, in that case, what we can do is we can give access for that person only for that particular location. So this kind of restricting based on the role and other things, this is called as row level security. So you can say that we can define roles and permissions for each group. We can apply filters based on user roles to control data visibility, and we can restrict access to sensitive data based on roles. We need not give access to all things. We can give access only to the required data. Then we have what is the difference between related and related table. So related, what it will do is it will return a single value from a related table based on a matching key. There will be a matching key between the two tables and it will return the single value. But related table, what it will give, it will give the return set table. So in related, it will return only column. It will not return a table. But in related table, it will return a complete table containing all rows from a related table based on matching key. So based on matching key, you will get the related table, complete table. But here you will get only the column. That is the difference. And then what is the difference between report and dashboard? So this one, in one line you can say report will contain multiple pages, detailed visualization created in Power BI desktop. But what happens in dashboard? A single page high level summary of key insights. Means dashboard will be single page. All the visualizations, all the cards, whatever are there, it will be pinned to the dashboard. And dashboard will always be single page and it will be high level summary. But reports, it will be multi-page detailed visualization. Okay. So this you can say reports will be multi-page detailed visualization. Report will be single page and it will have high level summary. Then next question is, what will you do if a DAX function shows an error? So in this you can say we will check the error. We have to properly check the error and we have to see if relationships are established properly or not. That is the first thing. Then you have to check the data. So sometimes there will be mismatch between the data. There will be inconsistencies in the data. There will be missing data. So all these things you have to check. Then we have to check the DAX formula. Sometimes what happens is when we write the DAX formulas, there might be some syntax errors or we might have used incorrect references or something, so that you have to check. And then if nothing is working, you can take help from community support, or you can also use one tool, DAX Studio. This you can use for debugging. So these four things you can say. So if DAX function shows an error, what all you are going to do? You can check the error message, you can check the data inconsistencies, you can check the DAX formula syntax, and you can reach out to community support, or you can use external tools like DAX Studio. Then we have next question, which visuals are used for conditional formatting? So for these, you can say we can use table and matrix visuals. We can use bar or column charts. We can use cards and KPIs. So in tables and metrics, we have option to apply conditional filtering based on the field values. So according to the value, suppose greater than 30, you have to apply this color. Greater than 40, you have to apply this particular color. You can format like that. That is called conditional formatting. Same way in bar charts, also we can give data colors. Similarly in cards and KPIs also we can do conditional formatting by applying background or font colors. So these things you can tell. Then final question is, what is the difference between star schema and Snowflake schema? Star schema is the simple and efficient one. So in this, one single fact table will be there and it will be connected to multiple dimension tables. This is ideal for basic reporting and analysis. So for basic reporting, you can use star schema, and this is ideal when there is only one single fact table and it is connected to multiple dimension tables. But in Snowflake, what happens is it will offer greater flexibility. But what happens is in Snowflake schema, we use it when the data needs normalization. Means suppose see, the dimensional data has hierarchies or relationships. Product is divided into subcategory, then this subcategory have another like the hierarchy category. So in this, if multiple hierarchies are there, if one dimension table is connected to other dimension tables also, there is some hierarchy, then in that case we have to use Snowflake schema. If single fact table and multiple dimension tables are there, then it's fine, we can use star schema. But if this dimension table is further divided into subcategories, then we have to use the Snowflake schema. So single fact table, multiple dimension tables, you can use star schema. If these multiple dimension tables are again divided into smaller dimension tables for normalization purpose, then we have to use the Snowflake schema. This thing you can see. So that's it, guys. So if you found this video useful, consider subscribing the channel so that it will motivate me to do more videos. Thank you.